I don't think he's heard of Sap2 Pippin. All I'm trying to say about Savage Garden, by the way, I'm not trying to cause any problems, but anybody that's like posting about how much they love Savage Garden definitely didn't live through the 5 years where every time you turn on the radio, you heard, I wanna stand with you on a mountain 3, 4. I wanna bathe, pause with you in the sea. If you had to live through that shit, you have trauma that you are still working through to this day. And that is why I insult them, okay? This is our screen region. I love that song. Never make me a mixtape. That's all I'm gonna say. You're good. Nobody else here is good. I'm gonna say we're summoning a dog. That was Savage Garden? What are you... It sounds exactly like Savage Garden. Let me be a crisp bit. It's the most Savage Garden sounding song. That's not like when people are like, hey, I really like that Dream On song. Who's it by? And you're like, Aerosmith. And they're like, yeah, okay, sure. Because Steven Tyler's using his real voice instead of his cool guy voice for once. That's like literally, that's just what they sound like. I'm taking my level. I'm buffing a Silk Moth. Let's go. And then, honestly, it's kind of horrendous, but let's have, sure. Let's have the Silk Moth buff a 2/2 dog when it comes out, hopefully. I have literally never heard a Savage Garden song. If you've never heard I Want to Stand With You in a Mountain, I Want to Bathe With You in the Sea, also known as Truly, Madly, Deeply Do, then you're probably right. You probably never heard any Savage Garden. But they have a couple more. They have, I want to live like an animal, careless and free, like an animal. Anyway, and they also have Truly, Madly, Deeply, also known as Chicky Cherry Cola. I wouldn't mind. I've seen some good flying fish builds. I've seen, Lord, I've seen what you've done for others, and I want you to do it for me, okay? Maybe we could try like a little trumpet build here. We'll call it the Lubega. Every song you mention I've heard in the grocery store. This is absolutely grocery core. Savage Garden is one of the most grocery core bands of all time. It's like them and the Rembrandts. Who? They did the Friends theme song. Big dog. Do I want you to... Why not generate some more trumpets? Why not enjoy yourself here? Ooh! Level 3 Groundhog. I think it's like completely useless, but... Truly, Madly, Deeply, I hate it at weddings. I wasn't going to weddings when that song was big. In fact, I still haven't been to that many weddings. Just don't have that many friends. I think you can figure out why, by the way. But my most hated sappy song is definitely Amazed by Blue Rodeo. I don't know how you do what you do. I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better. Da-da, da-da, da-da. I forget the rest of the lyrics, but anyway, it's baby, I'm amazed by you. Lone Star, not Blue Rodeo. Sorry for the Blue Rodeo slander. That's Lone Star. Manatee? Can I say it? Can I say it? Can I say, oh, the huge manatee? May I? You know what would be funny? What if we just had like a big penguin? What if we just said, fuck it, big penguin? And then we get a catfish that works with our penguin and we go to the moon. She's so crazy, I love her. I think, honestly, I think that she's so crazy, I love her. The picture of the lady with the frozen fries on her head. I think it might be one of the most... I'm trying to think of the word. The word I'm going to use might not be right. It's like one of the most singular tweets I've ever seen. I think about that tweet at least once a week. Like, you'll be driving your car and, like, you know, someone will, like, jaywalk in front of... Like, teenagers will jaywalk in front of you and then laugh about it. They'll be like, oh, dude, I can't believe we're jaywalking right now. Whoa! And every time I think, like, I love them. They're so crazy. Holy cow. These mad lads... are like very slightly breaking the rules, but looking both ways first to make sure that they don't have their lives cut short. I mean, you're getting sold. I'm sorry to tell it to you, but it's the darn truth. I just got to figure out what the heck we're doing. Three piece? No 3 pieces. Lettuce is useless. Avocado, not useful. Penguin? Dude, this penguin's going off. He buffed the manatee. The manatee might live to fight another day now. Maybe. NL, have you seen the Trump NFT digital cards? I mean, I got my spot on the whitelist. If that's what you're asking. But I don't know if they've done the mint yet. So I'm not sure if I'm really hoping to get a platinum, ruby, Photoshop Trump as Rocky with the boxing gloves. You've seen it. If not, I'll settle for a diamond, it's gray sweatpants season. But I don't know when the mint date is. So just keep me posted, please. My reaction when I get the 1 of 1 wrong NFT or the 1 of 5 no puppet, you're the puppet. I want the manatee to live. It's not gonna live. Guess what? It's not gonna live. What if I can get a banana on you instead? Banana? Banana. Okay, nope, never mind. All right, I'll see you never then. Dude, I would purchase the Rocket Ships to Nowhere Elon hate NFT. You can cancel me if you want. I would definitely buy that for sure. That's a piece of history that I want to own. I want my DNA all over that. Dude, I can't sell this groundhog. It's genuinely going sicko mode. How big is the dog? 3 trumpets. 3 trumpets. It's like an 8 HP dog. I'm not sure I'm sold on it, but sure. Let's give it a chance. You gotta go, though. You gotta go. Slug. Doesn't work. If I don't like what I see here, then I'm a simple man. I go free Shavakadu. Roadworks ahead. Sure hope it does. Welcome to Chili's. How can I help you? No, do more damage. Do 1 more damage than you're doing. Ooh, you're a piece of junk. You're a piece of junk. You're not that bad. Actually, you're okay. Never mind. You're cool. Did they make the Bone Zone less bullshit in the Vampire Survivors updates? Brother, I don't know what you're saying. I like your funny words, Magic Man. What the hell is the Bone Zone? Don't answer that. Okay, I have 13 gold. Remember 13 Ghosts? That was a heck of a movie. Might as well. Shannon Elizabeth. Tony Shalhoub. Tony Shalhoub wasn't in that. He's a serious actor. Go look it up. I'll wait. Level 3 penguin. with club sauce. Oh, right, I didn't activate his buy ability. Well, we couldn't have done it in the opposite order. That's fine. We're not really doing like an econ build. I don't know what we're doing, but we do have 7 wins in 9 rounds. It's a strong lad. They've also got a strong groundhog. There's dozens of us. Bro, I'm just going to tell you, I think we take this one. Our penguin is too strong, too. Your dog is weak. I mock it behind its back. Ocean's 11, 12 monkeys, 13 ghosts. Most confusing movie I've ever watched. Sorry, most confusing trilogy. I screwed it up. They said it right. That's a good joke. I like that. That joke would kill with the millennial crowd, of which I am one. I'm rolling for no reason. What am I looking for? This is what I'm looking for. We certainly have no tier 5s. I'll tell you that, like in our group. So I'm not buying any freaking lettuce. I'm not buying any freaking Merlot. This is like when a Magic the Gathering deck just describes itself as good stuff. Like, I don't really know what it is, but I know the sound it makes when it wins a round. It is gonna lose this round, though. Wait, or is it? Hold up. Yeah, no, it's toasted. Okay. I still think this is good. What do you do again? Spend 6 trumpets to gain a coconut? I sleep? Gain 3 trumpets. Gain 3 trumpets? What do you... Whatever. Go for it. Another buy trigger? I'm kind of looking for, like, catfishes, man. I'm mad. This is horrendous. My squad has been blown out. Level 3 macaque. Hey, lose to a team that's not running either a macaque or a Bird of Paradise challenge 2022. No, not possible. Can't be done. Let's get you out of here. Let's put you in here. Still got 3 life. We got time to pivot. We would rather not have to, but we got time. And maybe we should... Oh, but no, we have to... I see, because you have to be in position 4. We could put you at the back and move you up here. I'm a simple man. Take a tomato. Why not do octopus buy ability versus penguin? It's a good point, I guess. I mean, it would give 4-4 to the squad, like 1-1 to 4 people. Whereas the penguin gives 6-3 to 1. I guess that's the answer. The answer is because I would rather just give 6-3 to 1. Take a shot. Ooh. Hey, look, we're right back in it. We are right back in it. Look at this. 6 pence, none the richer. Whatever happened? I at one point I knew their second song. Their first one is obviously "Kiss Me Beneath the Milky Twilight." What's their second? They had a second song briefly. There she goes. There she goes again. She calls my name. I saw that, and I just can't compare it. This feeling that we made. Dun, 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 dun. So true. So true. This is not a good position for a tomato. But we need you behind you. Yeah. That's the way. Why am I pogging to this song I've never heard? You've heard this song. You've heard it. I'm rolling. We gotta plan for the long haul. That's acceptable. I see the Bird of Paradise and I snooze the Bird of Paradise right now. Who would be in your Twitch boomer bands? Listen, I'm 34. I am old, but I'm not a boomer. We need to wait until millennials are boomers. Then you could... Oh god, this bear is gonna go ape shit on me. Because the most boomer band of all time is gotta be like... Journey is #1 without a doubt. And then probably after that, you're looking at like the Eagles, maybe. Would be my next expectation. AC/DC is up there for sure. Boston, yeah, but like pump the brakes, kid. Boston goes kind of hard. Boston kind of knows how to shred. So like if you could just chill out a little. Like I'm not just saying more than a feeling, but if we're talking about like Boston, they got some They got anyway. They go off, okay, is all I'm trying to say. Look at that buff. We're losing. What do you want me to do about it? I forgot what I was saying after that. Regardless, the most millennial bands of all time, I gotta think about it. I mean, it's definitely, in terms of millennials who listen to the radio, I feel like Pink has gotta be up there. Weezer, dude, Weezer is definitely playing Millennicon, for sure. Weezer will be playing the old folks' home. They'll be playing casinos at mid-sized cities. They'll be touring arenas, but the audience will be sitting down. See, you guys are naming bands that are like, actually, like, you have to know more about music than the average person. People who are like Rilo Kiley, listen, like 5% of the population knows who Rilo Kiley is. Death Cab for Cutie, for sure, a millennial band. That's definitely, they could play Millennicon. Coldplay could headline Millennicon as far as I know, as far as I care. Come on, can we just get to 10? How hard could it be? Please pay attention. This is generational wealth. Okay, okay. I'm optimistic. Oh, another macaque. Surprise. What are you going to do? Infinite damage to me? You did 83. Okay, we're going to lose. Holy cow. Modest Mouse? You guys, again, you're digging too deep. Modest Mouse has one single. They're not an emblematic band for millennials. The Killers, though. The Killers for sure. Modest Mouse has multiple bangers? Yeah, like they're actually, up until about like 2006, they're one of my favorite bands of all time. The number of bangers they have is irrelevant to the number of millennials that are familiar with anything that they've done except for Float On. You're still thinking too small time, I think. The Postal Service is millennials? They have one album. What are you talking? We're clearly not in the same ballpark here. People are talking about like Maroon 5, Coldplay, Green Day, Weezer. You're like, hey, what about the two songs everybody knows off of Give Up? Like we're not in the same. We're talking past each other right now. I could definitely see Fall Out Boy being up there. You just have stats, and I respect that. And you know what? I respect what a magpie can bring to the table, and I respect this. Paul Bufano! Paul Bufano! Let me be a untouched whale. Uncut Whale, my favorite mashup of two upcoming /released A24 movies. Brendan Fraser? Brendan Fraser? The Brendanisance? Which NHL team has the worst goal song? I have no idea. I don't even know what ours is for the Canucks. Is it still, so it used to be I'm Still Standing by Elton John, which is a fine song. And then at some point they pivoted to one where that just goes, hey, 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 da-na-na-na-na-na-na, hey, hey, hey. It's horrible, but luckily I've been to 2 games this year and I've seen 7 goals against and 1 goal for. So it hasn't been a problem I've really had to deal with so far. Okay, sure. Yeah, all right. Why not? Maybe we'll save 1 gold to enable. Ooh. We don't really want to get the Magpies popping right now, but we can at least have 2 of them just to enable us in the future. You think there's a correlation between the song change and the lack of goals? No, I think that there's a correlation between our team having bad players and getting bad results. bad players, bad owner, bad culture. Like, I think the whole thing's just coming apart. I still like a doorhead ant. I know we're not getting value out of this. I'm A-okay with that. I like the idea of a lizard. I said I thought it was interesting. Okay, I think we could do this and this. And this is what I want eventually. This is setting up the econ build. You think Luke Shen will be traded? I mean, I hope Luke Shen gets traded, because he's like one of the only players on our team that has any value, and we're not doing anything this season. It's true, Lizard can't be at the front. Now I know. As I said yesterday, you know, I hope that Bo Horvath gets traded, if that's what he wants. We could at least, like, I'm not going to get too into the hockey stuff. But it's crazy for me that, like, we have, like, our fan base is insane. Maybe it's true for all fan bases. First off, just watch the game and relax. But then secondarily, people are like, I'm so pissed we signed JT Miller to a long contract that's more than he was worth. What we should do instead is save that money and then sign Bo Horvath to a long contract that will probably age terribly and be way more money than he's worth. This is a year where this team it's like building a sandcastle when you know high tide is coming in. Just scrap it. It's ephemeral. Let it go. Trade every player that wants to leave. Save maybe a couple of foundational pieces. Even like, I don't know if people want to hear this, but even like Quinn Hughes, I've given up on the dream of uniting the Hughes brothers on the Canucks. It's not going to happen. People don't seem to like playing in Vancouver right now. New Jersey's doing incredible. His 2 other brothers play there. If we could find a way to send Quinn to New Jersey, I would support that for him. I would root for him. I think we should hold, my personal take is we should hold on to Pettersson. I think he's a foundational piece. He's still pretty young. And then anybody else who wants to go, let him go and commit. Because we're like, let's be ass on purpose for once. Because we are like ass by accident for like the last 8 years. We've been like, we're not going to be fucking suck this year. And then the year starts and we're fucking suck. So what if we just committed to being, let's stop trying to cling on to mediocrity and just embrace irrelevance, finally, and then rebuild the smart way, like, even if it takes 5 or 6 years to get back to it, at least it's not like you need a miracle just to make it into the first round of the playoffs. Could be worse. You could be the Sabres. Well, the Sabres have had it worse, but they're better now. Okay, Magpie in the front. You could run a turtle. You could run a turtle on this squad. No, they ain't. No Canucks players have scored 5 goals in a single game since Pavel Bure was just swimming around in his dad's ball sack. One of these. About one of these. I'd like, you know what? How about, how about one of these? Okay, I don't know where this is going. He scored 5 goals from there? No, somebody else did. That's just where he was at the time. That's just where he happened to be. What the heck? Why are you so strong? You shouldn't be that strong. I was reading all this stuff, too, about, like, on the Vancouver Canucks subreddit. Who knows how much of this is real? But people have started to run with this rumor that there was a schism on the team last Halloween because Bo Horvat threw a Halloween party, but then one of the other players' wives, might have been JT Miller's wife, she threw a Halloween party on the same day. I'm going to guess that it's Halloween. And that forced all players on the team to choose a side. So if you want to know how the Canucks season is going so far, everybody is weighing in on how they feel about the Halloween party drama and who has followed who and unfollowed who on Instagram. And I have a buddy who golfs with Bo Horvat's friends in the summertime, and he's been saying he wants out for like 6 years. So it's there's a lot of insanity going on for sure. Okay, there might be something to this. There might be something to this. I'm going to say that that lizard that we took was a dead end. And our new plan is to buff the doorhead ant. So people are like, stop talking about this. But if it was fucking Mbappe and Messi having this feud, you'd be like, finally, NL's weighing in on the Mbappe. I've been asking him for weeks to weigh in on the Mbappe-Messi feud, and he's been pretending to ignore me. You listen to yourself? This econ build is gonna pop, man. It's gonna work. I have my invention. I have Bullet Ball. You don't need to be here. We've learned this. We could run this instead just for a minute. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Bullet Ball the game or Bullet Ball Extreme. Bullet Ball, a 21st century sport, played on a uniquely designed tabletop court. It's easy to play, easy to catch. If you learn the game, you learn the task. Sorry, it's been a bit. Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. Bullet ball. I can't get over the lyric. Bullet Ball, a 21st century sport, semicolon, played on a uniquely designed tabletop court. As soon as you find yourself writing those bars, it's time to retire. Clammy? I'm sorry to anybody who bet even close to on the side of belief here. Hey, Krusty Jugglers, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Because it doesn't get any better. I'm just saying they could do whoever did Bullet Ball Extreme could also do like a track with Curtis Blow. They're evenly matched in the rap music department. Is it possible? Is it possible we just picked up a win? Basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court. Brakes on a bus, brakes on a car, brakes that make you a superstar. You can break bread, you can break a fast, you could do whatever you want. These are the brakes. What a song. Can I get anything that synergizes with an econ build, or am I just out on my own here? I'm just out on my own here, okay. Is this an econ build? For 20 bucks, it can be whatever you want. Hold on, hold on. I'm thinking that there's a chance. Hold, hold. There's no chance. Econ me. Econ me. You're not econ enough. You're not I need something that benefits from econ, not something that generates econ. It was a world of hurt, man. Friend faints. If it was a faint pet activated again, I'm fucked. I'm so screwed. That is not what an octopus sounds like. It's a trick question. Octopuses don't make noise because they're under the water. So they have a catfish at the front of their squad. That's a new one. I ain't ever seen anything like that before. Hold on. There might be a miracle waiting for us. Let's go! Under the sea. So true. Nobody beat us, fry us, or eat us in fricassee. We're what the land folks love to cook. Under the sea, we're off the hook. We've got no troubles. Life is de bubbles under the sea. That is damn true. Okay, look, you all made fun of me. Get ready. Get ready. When I told my mom I wanted to be a stand-up comedian, she laughed at me. Well, nobody's laughing now. Onion ants? Yeah, actually, like, as soon as I did what I did, onion ant appeared to me in a dream, and it made a lot more sense. They wrote me off, but I didn't write back. True, dude! Geno Smith. The haters wrote me off, but I ain't write them back. Roll me. I mean, it's like the avocado, it looks like it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. This one getting the 5 is like a miracle in and of itself, man. Dan got his Peloton. Dude, I'm so happy that maybe I'll have someone to be on the leaderboards with. Like, for the last... When I first started riding the bike around like November, December 2021, everybody on my friends list, which was 2 people at the time, was riding. Peloton country, let's ride. I'm stunned that we did okay there. I'll take my 5 wins and be happy. Malv, don't come in here, by the way, and say slice and dice easy, when I guarantee that your first run probably took you like 3.5 hours because you had to take every single dice and then ask chat what to do with it and then put it up and then rinse and repeat for 20 consecutive waves. Like, I'm not saying that's not what I do in the game. I'm just saying, like, why are you trying to put on airs? We're all in this together against the game. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Like, when I first started riding the Peloton, everybody on my friends list was riding it, which, again, was like 2 people. Then, like, slowly, they just bled off. For the last 9 months, it's just been me riding every day. My dad riding 3 times a month. Dan riding never. And Corey has 6 lifetime rides. That nothing is... And Corey, I don't know if you're here. Maybe you're streaming right now. Nothing is more insulting to me than the fact that you bought a Peloton. You have 6 lifetime rides. Like, I've gotten to the point, maybe it's toxic. Maybe you would not do this. But I, like, once a month, I will send Corey, like, a message on Discord that says, like, maybe a delicious package. That says, like, Corey, ride your Peloton, and then the punchers emote. And then he always says, like, lol, I should. And I'm like, you piece. I'm excited because Dan, he's Mr. Consistency, and he's a little competitive. It'll be nice to have someone that, you know, like not compare numbers in like a negative way, but like compare numbers in a motivating way with on the platform. This should be interesting. But first, he's got to stop riding with Ali Love. That's step one. I can't believe they beat me here. Can chat add you on the Peloton? My profile's on private, and I'd say like once every 2 months, I just decline a random friend request. And oftentimes it is like a male in their mid-20s. And I'm like, they did something like data mining to figure out what my profile is and then send me a friend request. And then I'm just like, boop, decline. Get it? I don't want... I'm in a great place with my exercise routine right now. I don't need... people jumping into every ride that I do, going high five, high five, high five, high five, high five, high five, high five. Hey, great ride today. Hey, whoa, cool. What, you had like 500 output on a 45-minute ride? That's cool. I remember when I used to, I had 700. I had 700 today. I had 715 today. No, thank you. That's what Dan's gonna do? Yeah, but I know Dan in real life, so it's like not a... It's not as annoying. Yeah, I also don't want to, like, maybe I'm, like, sick one day or I'm not feeling it. People are like, oh, hey, NL, no ride today. You feeling okay? You didn't do your usual 45-minute Ali Love Jagged Little Pill ride. You're not a feint. I'm going to take you. No ride today? What happened? Yeah, exactly. I don't want to put that evil on myself. Listen, you're just good, man. I'll buy the penguin, too. I see where this build is going, and let me tell you, I'm liking it. Hey, NL, why? Oh, you did the 10-minute post-workout stretch with Hannah Corbin again, I see. Personally, I prefer the Ben Aldis ones. Because I like to hear him say, mate, you're crushing this workout every 45 seconds, even though he has no idea who I am. I'm just trying to keep, like, a healthy work-life balance, okay? You can add me on Peloton. My name is, as you predicted, my name is Dwarf Fortress Enjoyer 2021. You know what? Let's just stat. Let's not complicate things. My name is Let's Go Bucks, mother of 7. It's more easy to find me by the tags that I ride with. You can find me riding under the what are you gonna say? This is looping back to a previous bit, which is people go way too wild on their Peloton names and tags. Name will be like, I ride for Chardonnay. Their #1 hashtag will be like Blue Lives Matter. And I'm like, I'm just so confused about what... I know too much about you for somebody who is like, I'm just riding my bike next to you. That's not even like, that's fictionalized, but it's based on extreme reality. What a squad, dude. Holy cow. Why not? It's fictionalized, but is based. That's, you could say. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going down that road. There are a lot. I honestly, like, I feel like this is, I don't really care, I guess is the first thing I should say. But I feel like Peloton instructors should stop calling out names that are like, I ride for beer, hashtag beers after, will ride for wine. Because I'm like, I'm getting on the damn bike at like 6:45 in the fucking morning. I'm just trying to mind my own business. Like every third name that they shout out, So usually there's like if someone's a doctor, they put their profession in their name. Dr. Peloton, 64. Podiatrist on Pello. And then the middle third of names is Gen X men who are named after a movie character. I am your Huckleberry, Doc Holliday, hashtag whiskey after, you know? But then the other one is all like, will ride for Chardonnay. And I'm like, I'm just over it, man. Yeah. Peloton, Bateman, Patrick Bikeman, riding so I don't go crazy. This is my me time. Like, you could do hours of just Peloton username scrolling and you would laugh like every 10 seconds. What am I doing on this build? Why do I have 3 HP? This is a disaster. What am I looking for? I am looking for good units, which you're not really, but that's fine. You know what? You know what? You know what? Where's the waffle? It's not till the next tier. I'm going to keep you around for waffle-based reasons. Our bulldog is no longer all that and a bag of potato chips. I'm going to add a manatee to the squad that is going to buff our weasel. I think the weasel... Well, maybe it'll buff the doorhead ant instead. I don't know. The weasel can easily stick around, though. And then we're on tier 3. You're a 4, 2, 2, 2, 3. Okay, end turn. What's worse, the Mordhau community or the Peloton community? Probably the Mordhau community, for sure. You don't see too many people on the Peloton that seem to actually believe that life was better in, like, the Middle Ages. Nice econ build. I wish that I could get the econ build. Spend 2 trumpets. Trumpet, trumpet, toot, toot. You're not helping. You're helping? Brother, I hate to do this. In my opinion, we absolutely have to get Macaque out here. Sorry. Just thought about the phrasing on that. Normally, I do the phrasing on purpose. That time was an accident. +2 attack to all units. I'd rather sell the manatee if I have to. Okay. Here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to pop you out here. Then I'm going to sell the Hercules beetle. Hercules. Just going to give out some nice buffs. You're going to create a monkey, which is nice. And then we're going to roll for waffles. Waffles are good econ right now. We're probably going to get 2 wins on this run, though. Nutty Professor reference. Dude, is the Nutty Professor 2 the Clumps on Canadian Netflix? I feel like I've been referencing it too much to not actually go and watch it. Not a joke. I did see the Nutty Professor 2 in theaters. And when I saw it in theaters, I saw... my family took me to see it. Like, I was not old enough to go to the movies on my own. I saw a friend's family that played on my softball team. That's how popular that movie was. Even in rural Ontario, it was bringing people together. I thank you. But I will say, and this is not just me, like, wanting to be on the right side of history, even at, like, age 12, I don't know, 13 maybe, when Nutty Professor 2 came out, when I saw it in theaters, I was like, this shit is not that good. But my dad was loving it. You should think I might have seen that with my grandparents. I have like I'm not sure if it's a real memory or a fake memory. I feel like I have a very vivid memory of my grandma finding the Hercules part like insanely hilarious. You ever think about how sad the behind-the-scenes footage of the Clumps must be? Like when you watch it on the screen, it's a whole family having a good time. But when they were filming that shit, it must have just been Eddie Murphy and Hercules at the table, right? And then Eddie Murphy's got like 70 pounds of makeup on going, Hercules, Hercules, and then like cut, and he's like, tss. And then he puts on the fake beard and the fat suit and the prosthetic hair. And he's like, I told you to stop eating those green beans. I guess they don't film it in like chronological order, but still, that must have been like miserable, man. He must have been tired as hell at the end of the day. My uncle took me to see Scary Movie in theaters when I was 10. He thought it was a horror movie. Well, there is horror movie elements. How did he react when Bobby finally has an orgasm and he shoots so much semen that it causes Cindy to be splattered and stuck to the ceiling? Huh? I didn't write Scary Movie. That's a thing that happens in Scary Movie. Like, don't hum me. That's Scary Movie 2? No, it is not Scary Movie 2. That's Scary Movie 1. Bobby's not in Scary Movie 2 because he dies at the end of Scary Movie 1. That's 2? It's definitely not 2. You're so wrong. Oh my God. It's, dude, Scary Movie 1 is when we're introduced to Cindy. Cindy and Bobby are in a relationship. He's trying to pressure her into having intercourse. She doesn't want to have intercourse, okay? Then at the end of the movie, they have an awakening and then they have intercourse. The joke is that he has been backed up for so long that he has such turgor pressure, it sticks her to the ceiling. Scary Movie 2 takes place. It's like a spoof of House on Haunted Hill. A bunch of kids that are college students a professor has them do a project where they stay overnight in like an old mansion. Bobby's not even in that movie. Cindy's interest in that movie is not Bobby. It's one of the Masterson brothers. It's not Hyde, but it's the other one, the one that played Francis on Malcolm in the Middle. In that movie, and this is where there might be some confusion. In that movie, they get locked inside of a freezer, and he convinces her to perform manual stimulation until climax because he says, "I'm so cold, please warm me up." And then she probably, now that I think about it, she probably does get stuck. I don't know if she gets stuck to the ceiling. She might just get stuck against the door with like the glass window on it. But that's not Bobby. I said Bobby when I did the bit the first time. Yeah, she gets stuck against the glass door. You're right, and I'm sorry. Okay, are you freaking sorry? You better be. Bobby's Scary Movie 1. I don't remember the name of the older Malcolm in the Middle's brother character in Scary Movie 2. All I remember is that when he meets Cindy, he says, "What are you reading?" And then she holds up her book, and it's Harry Pothead. And he's smoking, it's Harry Potter, but he's holding a bong. Dude, that's when I knew that this was like top-tier American cinema. Is Scary Movie 2 the movie where the plant smokes weed? No. Okay, you don't know what the hell. You guys are so out of your depth. In Scary Movie 2, paranormal spirits start to possess the objects in the house. But the plant doesn't smoke weed. The plant is weed, and it smokes Shorty. It rolls Shorty up in a joint, and then the plant smokes him. And then he says, "Help me, help me." And then he says, wait, don't help me. I'm getting high as a motherfucker. You gotta go. You're not talking about things you don't understand, okay? You're writing checks with your mouth that your ass can't cash, okay? Don't come in here and tell me things about Scary Movie. Don't spread misinformation about Scary Movie in my chat. Makes me sick. We might as well, just because we're here. But I want to see a waffle first. Okay, no waffle, that's fine. At least, like, Scary Movie 1 and 2, I can play them through in my head. Scary Movie 3, 4, and 5, I get a little fuzzy on. We're beating teams. Wait a minute, let's not go crazy. We're competing with teams that have Birds of Paradise. We're beating teams with Birds of Paradise. 4 is the one with aliens. Bro, 3 is Signs. 3 is the Signs parody. You can get confused pretty easily, though. There are like 7 scary movies where they fight Michael Jackson. 4 is War of the Worlds. Yeah, 3 is Signs with Charlie Sheen and Leslie Nielsen. So the thing is, it makes the most sense to go with Bird of Paradise. But I feel like the Catfish is a lot of fun too. But what do you get rid of to run the Catfish? Maybe you could run both, but I don't want to get rid of the Doorhead Ant. 1 gold for 6-3 per turn is crazy. Like, I think you gotta go. I know you're 0 gold for 2-3. But 1 gold for 6-3 is a bargain in my world. Just run a 5 squad? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Just run a 5 squad? Yeah, I would love to have a 1915 macaque instead of a macaque that can summon a 1616 gorilla if I just get him 1 piece of chocolate. Are you even thinking? You even using your brain right now? Buy me. Sell me. It's 8-8. Yeah, that's why I said I would give him 1 piece of chocolate. Tomato. Honestly, I think this could go off. Can you breathe? I'm trying, but I'm a little stuffed up. Hold on, they got a little big dog going on here. They got a little... That's not a dog. What the hell is that? It's just a... It's a guy? What was that team? Little buff boys. Okay, and then 1 of these. That team was like nothing. All disrespect. I don't need a Bird of Paradise. I'm not like other streamers. They should put humans in sap. Dude, I think it'd be sick if they just put like a caveman in sap. This gorilla is gonna eat me alive. Never mind. Never mind. He's gonna... At least we killed their bear, but the rest of the squad is gonna destroy me. Or yeah, just call him Dave. That's such a good idea. New patch notes. We've added Dave to the game. You know what would be amazing? If it leveraged humans' greatest asset, our brains. And like... When you sold Dave, wait, maybe we should think of, we'll lead us to kings. No, but like when Dave allows you to see into the future and see your next shop. So you could use Dave to help you plan your next shop. No, that's maybe a little too far. All right, fair enough. I wasn't thinking straight. I was getting Daved up. Not me and KG. We don't have the cognitive capacity to lead. All right, fine. We'll do it. What is this? I can't see past your sombrero. They're gonna... This team is built around having a large dog. And it's gonna be a 50-50. That represents a problem for me. Yeah, we're gonna lose. Still okay, 7 wins. You've unlocked Sun Hat. Choose prediction. 7 wins. I would love to get level 3 Dave in this game. You gotta make it like real humanity. Like let me... What if you had Dave just work like a macaque, okay? So the way that it worked, level 1 Dave just has his fists. And then level 2 Dave has like a musket. So it adds like... Every time he shoots, he does 8 damage. He does his attack damage with the musket and then moves to the back to reload. And then at level 3, he gets a drone strike. It does 50 damage to the front unit before attack every time. Yeah, or like fist sword gun or something like that. Obama?